right. Question. Would you rather fight 1,000 ant-sized bulls
Yo,
or one bull-sized ant?
1,000 ant-sized bulls
Mm-hmm.
or one bull-sized ant? That's a hell of a question, bro. That's how we gonna get it started like that and shit. Damn, like, alright, so I take the 1,000 bull-sized ants. Cause if you think about like, yeah, like it's still gonna be. Nah, I said it backwards, but you know what I mean. You know what I meant.
But
I'm gonna take
the
1,000
ant.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
That's a big ant.
No, I'm gonna take the 1,000 of them instead of the big one. I'm gonna take 1,000 of the.
1,000
of the ant-sized bulls.
They gonna be in your pants, your drawers.
Nah, but I'm a what's this shit called? With the shit with the red shit. I'm gonna bring this shit out. Nah, I'm dead ass, and we'll have the whole town on the bulls through the town today, nigga. Like, yeah, real talk. With the matador, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, the matador. I get the matador out on niggas. Yeah, straight like that. Yeah.
Welcome
to the town. Yeah.
Welcome everybody to another Just to Let You Know podcast. As usual, I'm your host. I have 20. I have a special guest in the building. He's a publisher, entrepreneur, reader, everything. He got everything in the book.
I appreciate you, man.
He also has a album out now called Safe Space. Please go check that out. Your boy, IGNORLORD, a.k.a. Jaren.
Yo, I appreciate you for having me up here. For real.
What's up, my boy? Hey, man, I haven't seen you in a long time.
Nah, I know it's been a good time, though. I know you've been doing shit. You doing this.
Yes,
so it's
sir.
good to see you, bro. For real, yeah.
Good. Last time I saw you, bro. Matter of fact, the first time I really saw you was when we was at a pep rally.
Okay.
And
yeah, I know about
I
that.
I didn't really know you like that. So
Back,
I hear everybody saying your name. I was like, who is this? They saying you Chris Brown and all this.
That's crazy.
And
that's a whole different time.
And all of a sudden, so at the pep rallies, towards the end of the pep rallies, you guys, we were usually have a group of people go in the middle of the court and dance or crump. And it was like the main event. Like this man Jaren comes out. I'm talking about lights flashing.
Was it really like that? It was really because I can't remember.
The girl was snapping, and I'm over here hating. I'm like, man, he ain't all that, man. I can do that, you know. I'm over here hating in the stand.
Nah, I could probably get crumped. Nah, I know this for facts. Like, I think he'd definitely get crumped with us too. So that's crazy. Then
you started dancing. I'm like, oh, this man really talented. I see why everybody was hyping it up, and that was something I was like, I want to be like that guy when it comes to dancing. I'm more of a two-step type of person.
Okay.
You know?
Nah, that's appropriate. Like, that was a situation where I didn't even know we was going to be doing that. Like, they came and told us last minute, like, yo, we want you guys to come and do it. They pulled me from class and shit. It was like, we know you guys do that shit. Like, we see you in the hallway doing that shit. So, like, we need you to hype it up.
And it's good that it got recognized because, like, I think right after you guys, they made like it a whole, like, they gave you guys a classroom and
the club,
everything.
Yeah,
a little club.
Yeah.
And I just seen a lot of people knew, like, evolution of dancers started doing it. And they after you guys left, they started doing it. So I felt like that was really good and a new evolution of dancers. You can just, you know, go off of what you guys laid out for them. So you guys basically paved the way for them.
Some of them dances. For some of them dances. It's interesting because, like, away from even what we were doing in school and shit, like, niggas had dreams of doing, like, all different types of stuff with the art, for real, but the dance stuff, for real, just became more, like, prevalent as we got into high school and shit like that. But if y'all ever seen the movie Stompy Yard and the people that's in there, like, we got a chance to meet them in real life type of shit. So it just inspired people to, like, go a lot harder. So the community is still lit. Like, they still out here. They still dance and shit like that. Like Hampton, Norfolk, Virginia Beach. Yeah, niggas is still
Got you.
It's
So
like
from that time till now, what's new? What's up with music? Anything that you got going on?
It's crazy because I feel like that was a part of my life where I was still developing shit, still trying to understand who I was. So a lot of it was expressing myself. I used to hoop too. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, it was the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like if I can hit a nigga with the cross or Sham got him or something, it's the same thing as
this man was a two-way slashing playmaker early.
Yo, no, we really used to do that thing. Niggas know about Crestwood Court. Niggas know about the Crucker. Niggas know what's really going on. So, I think just early for me was important to express myself. Like I just learned that growing up, you need to be able to do that shit. So, whether it was me getting the nigga with the hard right cross or whatever, or coming up with a crazy line and just trying to find a way to take it further with your imagination. So I did that. Like that's what I did with the music, and even with business, I feel like in certain ways, like I'm trying to push the envelope in that way, like just wanting to be authentic or genuine. You know what I mean? But that's what I'm in it for, bro. For real, like the art is what I live for, and I think it can mirror itself. You know what I'm saying? Like whether you're a hooper or you do music or you dance, like the dance thing kind of just rolled into the music for me. I've always been like a poet. Like I write a lot, like a whole bunch, like a whole lot. So it snowballed. Yeah, listening to that music over and over again. You're like, nah, I can write some shit.
Yeah, exactly.
I can write something like this or better, So we did.
Gotcha. So with this new album called Safe Space, what made you come up with that title and why 9 songs?
No, it's interesting because where I was at the time wasn't necessarily the safest space, I feel like. And, not necessarily in a physical way, but like in a mental, like spiritual kind of way even, because just dealing with challenges, bro. I feel like niggas getting older now.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Like shit starting to hit a little bit harder, and like pandemic, people was losing people. Correct. You know what I mean? Like niggas was really losing people, so it just
day by day.
Yeah, like niggas was posted. Like you wake up, it's on YouTube, it's on your phone.
You see like 400,000 people dead.
You hoping it's not you.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
Wake up like, is it me? Am I dying? Like,
and you question yourself, a common code. So
you know what I'm saying? It could be anything, and now you kind of like, you watching yourself, but in that time space, it felt like I had more to live for, if that makes sense. So it's like this is a safe space for me to express myself, if anything, because nigga, who know who gonna be here tomorrow and shit. Like I wanna give people their flowers now. There's certain records up there where I'm talking about shit that happened years ago, but I'm like, this is a space for me to address it. And then like 9 songs, I don't know if that was like a strategic thing that I meant to do subconsciously, but I know 9 is like birth. I have it on my arm up here. It's tatted up my arm somewhere up here, but like I think that's what it is for me now. Even I'm in a different bag right now. Just re-evaluating how I express myself. It was a safe space for me to do so. And
gotcha.
Yeah.
My favorite 2 tracks up there, it was I think it's called Don Juan.
Don Juan's Grandma. Yeah, that's my shit. Yeah.
And what was it? I think it's called Vision.
Yeah.
And I was trying to
some good choices.
I was trying to compare you to one of the artists that we hear today. And I just couldn't find it. And I feel like that's unique about you. Like, you have your own sound. And that's just something that I'm just going through track by track. I'm like, who this dude sound like, man? This is making me mad. Who does he sound like? But, yeah, that's what you got to do, especially in music. Like, you don't want to sound like the next guy. You want to have your own sound and keep elevating and keep pushing when it comes to music.
That's big facts. I feel like a lot of people now is like style emulators. Like people who kind of sound like this and kind of sound like that, but I really feel like, again, like expressing yourself is the most important part. If you're gonna sound like the next nigga that's out, then what do you bring? You know what I'm saying? What do you bring?
You trying to change the game, man.
A little bit at least, like I feel like every song now is either, no disrespect, because I fuck with the drill shit. Like some of the records on there has a drill type tempo, but it's either like a drill type record or it's something else, and it's kind of got like a viral energy to it. And like I'm cool with that, like I'm for all that, but at the same time I like music that's sit in it by itself for a little bit. It could be classic. You could play it on a day where you're not vibing. You know what I mean? Like the drill shit, I feel like I gotta be on a very high vibe. I gotta be with my people. It's gonna make you wanna do this. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if I'm not in the mood to do that, that's not necessarily what I'm playing. I might lean back on some J. Cole or some Navy Blue, and like those records kind of, they sit and they get better with time.
Correct.
You know what I mean? So I'm trying to just write in the same way, go in the same vein, and hopefully people see that too.
Gotcha. And I was chatting with you earlier, and I was going to ask you, what are your top 3 artists? Obviously, J. Cole.
I would say he's up there. Yeah, like it's some underground cast that I've been really like listening to. I wouldn't even necessarily say they're underground now, but just people I've been following throughout the years. I've seen them grow a lot. I like what Griselda's doing in general. I'm gonna just throw that out there. That's not my top 3.
Yeah, I got you.
I'm gonna just throw that out there. I listen to Navy Blue a lot. I think Navy Blue is really tapped in on like a spiritual level, where it's almost like we haven't had a movement like Martin Luther in a minute. I know that sounds kind of crazy to say, but like somebody that's tapped in it, it'll make people move in a different direction than we have been. So Navy does that, and then who else is really out? Lil Baby is hard to compete with right now. I'm gonna just say that flat out. If that nigga listening, so he know, bro, you like, it's a lot of people that just gotta give you respect, and because there's not a lot of people at that pace level with consistency, and is making music like that. The other person, I'm gonna say 2 people. I listened to Vince Staples album recently, and just where he's going with it, from where I know he was at with it, completely elevated the shit, like really, like almost I want to say Grammy level music from Vince right now. It's like that's crazy, but like I used to listen to like joints like Winter in Prague and like him, just the bars with Vince Staples, it goes so deep, it hits so hard. There's like man, we'll get into lines and shit. I'm not gonna go too deep into that, but Vince Staples is one of them, and the other person I was gonna say, Boldy James, man. Yeah, Boldy is like too smooth. He's too cool for school, bro. Like Boldy is just.
You put me onto some artists now.
Yeah, check out Boldy James. He from Detroit. He came out with some of them boys from Chicago, from like the Cool Kids and shit, like from that era. But his sound is just way too unique. He with Alchemist. Like a lot of the artists that I fuck with, they fuck with Alchemist beats and stuff, and that's just the sample type of soul type of vibe that they jump on is crazy. The other person I was gonna say is Rock Marciano. That's the last person I'm gonna say. Yeah, because bro, untouchable. Like, yeah.
So from all those people you just named, what is one trait from one artist that you want to put in your music, or that you already have?
Okay, so like,
it might be the flow,
yeah, I'm gonna give you a mixed answer here because they all do different things well, but I think like the tapped-endedness, if that's a thing, like the ability to connect and relate with the listener, like how Navy Blue does right now, is really special. And then like Rock Marciano wordplay is ridiculous. If you listen to Rock Marciano music, then you know what I'm saying. It's stuff that he's saying to you, and it's like you're not catching it on the ear.
Nothing from J. Cole?
Nah, I mean,
but it's just your fave.
This is what I'm listening to right now. I fuck with Cole, but I feel like if Cole's already proved everything that he needed to prove, like I don't want to copy Cole. I want to contribute. You know what I mean? I think these people are up and coming. They haven't necessarily got like they shine yet. It's okay for me to reference. I feel like because maybe I'm putting people on low key. But now Cole is versatile now. It's not it's not slow music anymore. Like Cole hop on anything and go crazy now.
Yeah, he hopped on that. I don't know if you heard London before.
No, that shit. Yeah, that shit recently I seen. That is different. Now you don't just. That's not.
That's his song.
This is crazy because this is like a couple years ago. You wouldn't see this Cole often. You would get like a snippet of this Cole snapping on something, or like it's got to be a Kanye level record or something. But now it's every day. Every day Cole wants to like let you know. He's talking about it more now. He's talking about it more now. He's like, yo, look, niggas just not fucking with me. Niggas just really not fucking with me. We see you, Cole. We see you, bro. We know what's going on. We see it.
And I also seen that you're consulting now.
Yeah.
What made you even get into consulting?
I feel like a lot of the stuff that we did with the brand when we first got started was like just discovering not only who we were, but like our identity in the whole like scheme of things. And like you can't be an artist forever, first of all.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Like in your shine, and your spot in that light is only for so long. It's a lot of people compromising themselves to get there. We don't feel the need.
And you want to be versatile.
I think that's the ideal. At the end of the day, it's like I would live and die by this production type of material that I get into. A lot of people watch media, a lot of people watch entertainment, and like that's what they, you know, choose to sit back and relax on. Maybe some people are stimulated by that content. Whatever it is for you, you can go and get it, but I think it's the important part to be behind that to a certain extent and have ownership too. Like that was a really big thing, but I feel like the part that we wanted to tap in with was like the artists. Like, they're not getting the attention that we felt like we needed when we came in. You know, it's like, damn, bro, like there should be more outlets. There should be people willing to want to work, and like I fuck with y'all because how y'all pull up and set up y'all niggas proper. Like that's exactly how you're supposed to do it. And yeah, like when people aren't like seeing that level when they come in, it's easy to get discouraged. And for me and my partner, we came in and we had such a head full of steam that we were willing to like show up and do this and like spend ourselves. You know what I'm saying? They spent the money, they spent the time, and it's like, you know, we got to be more strategic.
So and you surrounding yourself by good people that, you know, that's on the same wave as you.
And that's the thing, like we were making the network connections and traveling and getting the chance to go out there and have those experiences. So like we saw both sides of what that artist struggle is. And it's like, well, some of this shit is just unnecessary. Yeah, you don't know that coming in, you naive, but it's like, consult with us. That's why we here. Right? Deal with some people who's been around it for a while, and that way your trip there it can really just be business. You don't get the runaround.
Correct.
A lot of people want to do the runaround in the industry now where you're paying for something, but you're getting something else. Like, if anything, I want you to pay just for the time so we can have the conversation about what takes you to the next level. You know what I mean? So,
are there, like, any areas that you really focus on when consulting?
Yeah, I think the main thing that we do now is, like, we want to make sure that you have some type of digital footprint. That's like the basis of what we're doing. And then from there, we want to do press kits for you. We want to be able to have you appear in the same way you're seeing your favorite artist appear, ideally, right? Instead of like us trying to vie for the masses' attention, let's already be what the masses are looking at. You know what I'm saying? So, and a lot of what we do is addressing not only like the brand of what you're building and, you know, a couple of things like, are you a business yet? Like those key things, because if you're not, then you're selling yourself now.
Correct.
You know what I mean? You're not planning to keep any equity. You're planning to sell the rights to all these things, and that's not what we want you to do.
Not at all, no.
Nah, it starts there. Once you start treating yourself like a business, we can do your merch. We can get you published in magazine. We can get you into the museum. It depends on what you do, but it's like there's platforms for you. You just may not know how to go about it yet, and you're still getting started. And that's fine. Like we want you to have that curiosity and that fire. We want that to not die. We want to just guide you in the direction where you'll see the best results soonest.
And it's good that you have people like that around you, because, like you said, people do get discouraged or
easily,
overwhelmed about like with me. I think I told you earlier. When I started podcasting, it got rough just doing it by myself. You know, with equipment, sound, audio.
Production stuff, that's a lot, bro.
It's so much.
That's a lot.
And, you know, some people think it's just that easy, like they could just do it by themselves. Like, no, you need good people around you. You need good energy. You need good vibes. You need all that just to, you know, just to put content out, anything. And I'm glad that I have a team to do that now, to put consistent content up and just give me ideas on the content that I've been saving up for years. Because like I showed you earlier, I have a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, nah. Bro, I've got your shit together, bro.
Like in the vault.
That's,
so
on God, like
it's just all it is. It just takes time and consistency. Honestly,
we need that more. I feel like we need more support for the artists, the soft skills. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people have hard skills and they're able to, you know, work and do these jobs, and it's like, okay, that's great, bro, but like we raising families still. A lot of the times I think we really focused on making money and achieving the objective, and that's love. Like that's cool. That's what we're supposed to be doing. That's our, you know, our drive as humans. But at the same time, like we also forging the next generation. So it's like leave a breadcrumb trail or something. Leave some way to connect. You know what I mean? But
and then you got friends and family that's like promoting your stuff for you and supporting it now. And that's why I love most about podcasting. Like I have friends behind me.
Community is important, bro. Like I think that's the part people miss out on. It's like, oh, I want clout, I want fans, I want followers, I want numbers. It's like, great, bro, but like, what is your community? Like in my community, more often than not, I think it's a lot of people wanting to express themselves. We started like before the dance thing was like an outward crump thing in school type thing.
Yeah.
Like a Sunday school type vibe. Like that was allowed in our church because it was a level to our church was like they saw it as praise dance.
Correct.
Crump in the actual definition is a praise dance. But we used the context to express ourselves. That's all it was. Yeah. And they allowed us to do it there. So I think anytime you have a situation like that, it's incredibly enriching, first of all, and then like it feeds the community. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to continue to support and put back into your people. You know what I mean? Yeah.
And so, what do you love most about consulting? What does someone? What kind of energy does a person, as an individual, give you when you're consulting?
It's interesting because I consult on a spiritual level as well. You know what I mean? Like even from stemming from that situation, even. But what I learn is like when I'm meeting some of these people, the consulting that I'm doing is it's not necessarily what they think they need to work on. If that makes any sense, it's like they kind of oblivious to the fact that what they're doing already is already good. It's just they need consistency. The energy I get is it just seemed like sometimes we'll run out of juice for what we love, and then we got to remember that we love it. So like I'll sit them down in the room, we'll smoke, we'll talk like how we talking now, and we'll just go into like why you chose to do it in the first place. We'll have like not a podcast, but you know, like an interview. Just get the basis of like what got you started, what are your inspirations, what are your influences, and then pull them up with them. You know what I'm saying? Like show me your favorite.
And you just basically find your passion and
we'll pull color palettes out of that. We'll pull like mood boards for your next album out of that. You know what I mean? And like that's you want to stay in touch with those things.
Gotcha.
You know, so I like to see it from the people who are just getting started because they already so tapped in and like they're crazy even. Like it's like, bro, whatever you want to try to do, bro, I'll stay up all night. We'll try to figure something out. Like.
And so at this point, where would you like your music and businesses be?
Yeah, so I think in the growth of all things right now with branding, with Genuine, we're looking to try to expand more in the publishing area, not just publishing music anymore. That's how we started. We're at the level where we can push out merchandise and we can publish in that form. We have people that's ready to get up on the ebook and publish in that form. We have actual physical artists who are finna trying to take print here in a second. So we're going to try to expand in that way. And then like for the music, for me, it's always just been about experimenting. And like, again, my shit's probably not going to sound like nobody else's shit because every time I go into it, I'm approaching it as something new. So in this next chapter of my life, there might be a safe space too. I'm not going to lie. And that one is going to be no safe space. It's not safe for nobody. It's not safe for nobody. Real talk. And that's just how I feel. I might go over some of these other nigga beats and just let them know how I feel now. Like,
that's tough.
It's real talk, yeah.
Do you have like any work or any projects in the near future?
Me and my nigga Ty working on this, and this is something that we personally took time. We consulted ourselves to do. It's a beautiful project. It's a collaboration we're working on. We're getting some people to try to help us shoot a short film for it. It's exciting to talk about this because we haven't. You know what I'm saying? It's called Midnight Series. And it's by our group called Ultra Millennia, and it's something for the millennials, it's something for the Y2K kids, but I feel like it's something special about getting together with your people on a late night, on a Saturday, Friday, whatever, and you just crossing over the midnight line, but y'all already in the bag. You know what I mean? The chemistry is right. Wherever you at, it's a vibe. You know what I mean? So we're trying to curate a palette, merchandise. It's a lot in store for that project. That's the next one coming though. Yeah.
Gotcha. What's the best advice you can give anyone that's in music, promoting, just anything, trying to be successful, all in all?
Best advice for them. I would say like, it's not a recipe, right? There's no recipe for this shit. There's no like, sprinkle this, put marketing, and do all that. Like everything you're gonna do, you're gonna learn it yourself. You're gonna go through the motions and actually learn it. Best advice is like actually love it. Like don't psych yourself out about the situation. Like you know there's gonna be tough times. You know it's not gonna always go your way. You know it may not work out ultimately, but if you love it, you'll still do it. If you love it, you'll tend to it every day. If you love it, you know what I mean. And like if you play that game with yourself, you'll you'll develop, positive self-talk, and you'll just be doing it. Like, you don't have to tell a nigga Kyrie to dribble, do you? He gonna do. You know what I'm saying? It's sham God a bit. You know what I mean? So, if it's natural, people will see that and be like, no, he's really supposed to do that. I can see that. That's what he's meant to do. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. Because, once you start doing that, you may not touch, 10 people right now. But then, a few months from now, you probably get 1,000 followers. 10,000 and then 1 million.
That's the second thing, consistency.
Off the same video that you posted years ago. So.
I think Fetty Wap was doing the same song for like 13 months, bro. Like touring it, taking it to people's radio station, like real shit. Like, bro was dead serious. He's like, nah, this is gonna be my song. I'm gonna work it until it's ready. I'm gonna do 2 videos. I'm gonna record the song again. I'm gonna do a remix. I'm gonna get. I think he got Drake on it, bro. Yeah. Like, come on, like. If I had the budget, I would market a song for 13. Like, if an artist come to me right now, like, bro, I got the budget. We will market your shit for 13 straight, and we will get you the Drake feature, bro. We will get. I know we can get it because it costs the price. That's all I know. But we can get you the Drake feature, bro. Just work. That's all it is. Just work, everyday, consistent work. Whether that's a monetary way or like, and you and your craft and your vocation. Just get up and love it. Do it every day. Yeah.
So I have a little. Some Twitter nonsense going on.
Twitter talk.
So there was this woman. She tweeted, She said, "You want to sleep in a man's bed after you declined his sexual advances, then gets mad when he sends you home. How are you even mad? You want to wake up to his hard, we gonna call it wiener, on your back. That's his bed, and go home. He ain't gotta let you sleep in his house, let alone his bed." So all in all, I guess a girl hit this guy up 1 a.m. Said she didn't want to have sex or anything like that.
Timing is crucial. Timing is important here.
She hit him up at 1 a.m. and came over, and she said she didn't want to have sex or anything. Okay. So the dude was like, "Okay, you can leave. I'm gonna pay you. I'm gonna pay your Uber, and you go home."
Were they dating or some shit?
I don't know. I guess there was no context. Right. So there's people that's getting mad and saying like he shouldn't have done that or anything. I'm like, bro, first off, you hit me up at 1 a.m. and you don't. What you think's going on?
I get that.
That's booty call hours.
But yeah, like, what are you even doing on your phone? Like, go to sleep. What do you want from me at 1 a.m. in the morning besides that?
Yeah, like, you pull up on me for that.
You want me to cook you a warm meal and tuck you in?
And she was trying to cuddle. And I said, and my side,
are we Netflix and chilling type of vibes? Is what it is.
I feel like he did it the most respectful way. He said
he bought her a cab, right?
Yeah, he bought her a cab.
He's good then. What the fuck are we talking about? Like, they mad about the situation. I get why they mad.
It was like he should have let her stay.
If the situation is reversed, right? I think we probably not even like they probably not letting us come over, right? Mm-hmm. If the situation's reversed, like, nah, if we coming over and we not trying to like do nothing with them at 1 a.m, what are we there for? I'm not going over there to cuddle.
Yeah.
Necessarily, like that's not on my agenda. Like, let me go over and cuddle at 1 a.m. Shit, like, that's not something that somebody thinks in their mind to do and get up in their car to go do. At least for us.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
Like, let me go get in my car at 1 a.m.
Man, gas too hot for me to be pulling up on you.
I'm about to just cuddle with her for like a couple hours and just like I could be sleep in my bed, full sleep, like messy sleep, like arms there, sleep. Why am I trying to cuddle with you at 1 a.m? Like, make some food or something, roll a blunt. Or, like, you got drinks or something? Like, what are we doing? You're in your jammies? You're in your pajamas? You want to go? You're not going anywhere.
Yeah, we don't even know what she was wearing, so.
I'm sorry. I just think a lot of this shit now is just heightened because everybody is on the media now, and it's everybody's opinions. And this is just my personal take on it. Some of the stuff with the women, like, it's just about emotional and situational like stuff happening. So I don't fault them for it. That's their sensitivity. They're supposed to be sensitive like that. But nah, like, you just gotta have discernment. Like, that's not some shit you do.
Yeah, that's nothing you do.
If he put you in the cab, then you cared about.
Yeah. He could have just let you try to walk home.
However you got there in the first place is how you getting back somehow. But if you coming through, like, if you paid for your cab, fam. Like, you didn't have to do that.
It's crazy that she probably paid the cab to get there, And then
that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, so ultimately, no matter what you're doing, you're gonna have to like leave. You want me to drop you off? You wanted me to drop you off? I'm gonna pay for the cab. Like,
no.
It just sounded like a situation that didn't go how either person expected. And like when it's opposite, if you ever at the woman house and shit, it's not going down like how is it? She's asking you to leave. You gotta go. You paying for that ticket.
Yeah, exactly.
You hopping in your car. You out. So I just don't feel like I understand chivalry, right? But I just don't feel like we got to be doing a whole different thing. Like, nah, it's equivalent. We people. That's the appropriate thing to do. He was nice for paying the cab.
Got you.
Yeah.
What are some ways people can reach you? How can people reach you?
Yeah, I'm on the media. If y'all want to fuck with the brand page, y'all can go to thegrandpremium.com. Check us out. We got the merch line as well, Genuine Texture Supply. Come check us out. Online, Instagram, IGNORLORD, and on Twitter, I'm 7v7 Lord up there. Y'all can come holler at me. Come check the content. Come see some of the stuff me and Millennia is doing. Me and Grand.
Most definitely.
Big Grand.
Most definitely.
You heard?
Thank you guys for tuning in to this week's new episode. I am your host, Just I've 20. Thank you for coming in.
We appreciate you.
My man Josh, he couldn't be here. He's at work. Please go. You can reach him at JLong05
Shout out Josh.
on Instagram. Yeah. Also, please like, comment, and subscribe. And share the content.
Support the people, man. We doing good shit. We trying to produce stuff for y'all and stuff, man.
We trying to get out there. And also, if you a publisher, entrepreneur, writer, anything along those lines, please hit us up on Gmail. That's JTLYK205 at gmail.com. That's JTLYK205 at gmail.com. We need some more people, and we'll love to have you, and you guys can tap in. And to all the new listeners and followers, this is what you're gonna see. So, thank you for tuning in again. We out it.